I would never have thought, I mean, coming from a non-spiritual family, I would never have thought that, you know, a prayer can make you strong, and that you even get up happily in the morning for Fajr prayer. As soon the Adhan is going on, and you think, oh, Fajr prayer is coming, let's get up. And then, you know, it keeps you so strong. At the moment, I'm trying to stitch some beads on the abaya. The passion started early, in early years. My grandmother, she used to knit. Yeah, she taught me. Then I thought, out of passion, why I don't do my profession. And I started to do my own wardrobe. And I did abayas for myself, clothes for going back home to Europe. So I thought, I have to stitch something by myself which I can wear and still is Islamic. Yeah, it started like that. So I thought, I make that, I make a business out of it. At the moment, I was a little bit lazy with all my surahs, to memorize my surahs. So at the moment, I'm really exercising on my surahs. Try to pray my prayers in tajweed. I also was one of those people who thought Muslims, terrorists. There was also a time I said the same, and I would lie if I would just deny that. But for me, it's important when I go back home or somewhere else that I can show them that Islam is not like that. Oh, I do very crazy things. I'm guilty when sometimes when I'm in a shopping mall and I hear somebody's talking German, I just go there and talk to them. And then they are totally shocked and they ask me, from where did you learn such a good German? And then all of a sudden I hear comments like, oh, I thought you people are not talking to others, and you people, you don't socialize, and I'm a chatterbox. I love to talk. I'm then happy that I just convinced two people, and they will go back home and they will say for sure, hey, I met this German there. She was really a nice lady, and she was totally covered up, but she had no problem to talk to us. At the moment, I'm listening here to the stories of the prophets from Dr. Tarek. This is about, I'm here in CD4 now, Hood Saleh Ibrahim.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. Welcome back to the stories of the prophets, peace be upon them. We talked about Adam, and then we talked about Sheeth, the son of Adam, and then we talked about Idris, and then Nuh alayhi salam, peace be upon them all. And we are continuing with the story of Hud, who was sent to the people of Ad.
Can you hear how dramatic he's describing everything?
Yes.
So you can't get bored. You want to listen to him till the end. My favorite books. I love Shakespeare. To be or not to be. That, you know, that is an easy thing. Yeah, that you can see in Arabic written. Don't be sad. I love Eid al-Karni. You know, I can live these words, and I know I can give this book to my mom, who's a non-Muslim. He's writing for everybody. I have another one here, Happiest Woman on Earth. I love that as well. I love this one, that's from Peter Scholl-Latour, Fight Against Terror and Fight Against Islam. I'm a Potterholic. I love Harry Potter.
So when I entered in the haram, when I entered inside, when I saw the Kaaba, was exactly in a Dhuhr prayer, and was the second Adam, just for prayer, everybody making in line for pray, and I saw the Kaaba, and I start to cry again. And I start to cry, full prayer. I don't know, it's like I'm praying 5 times every day for that direction. And I was there and I said, like, this is so old place, it's so special place, like represent everything in Islam, what I believe is here, you know. The best place in the world, alhamdulillah. The Kaaba, mashallah. MashaAllah. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Shukran. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to put me here today. Alhamdulillah. I'm really glad to be here. I'm really glad to be in Medina. I'm really glad to be in Mecca. My Umrah, alhamdulillah, was really amazing. Alhamdulillah, I'm so glad. Shukran for everything, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. I came here to make my part. Like I cannot live without making my part, social part and charity. It's something part of my life. I need to do. It's like I need to eat, I need to pray, I need to make wudu, I need to make charity. For me, when you are fast and you do charity or something good for the others, the barakat is instantaneous. My life is amazing now because things I think barakat, you know. For many things I marry. Allah gave him one amazing wife also.
We're here to actually do as much as we can from the community angle for the victims of the flood catastrophe that happened in Pakistan a week ago. We packed and we're going to be sending a 20-foot container already with goods that we packed from behind, you can see. When did we meet, Cassiano?
We met in Battuta. I was going to the cinema with my wife. She said, that guy works with charity, blah, blah, blah. And I said, I need to work with that guy. We need to make something together. And alhamdulillah, now we found each other. Yeah, man. Let's work for Allah. That's it. Inshallah.
He's been there since day one. When everyone else was mulling about what to do, before this today and yesterday, we were having crisis talks every other evening here behind you at the shelter. Cassiano was one of my favorites, doing his little comic strip and doing the process of what we needed to do, strategizing from every angle. As you can find here, the lovely ladies are packing their clothes. We've got lovely kids over here doing the little part. Hello, the little brothers tagging them along. Tell your name and where you're from, man.
Assalamu alaikum. I'm Abdulaziz from Mauritius, and we're very happy to come and help for Pakistan relief. And by this guy, mashallah, may Allah reward him in this great month, inshallah, and give him Jannat more than here.
Inshallah. We have large amounts of goods coming through, thanks to the community out here.
I'm from London, but I live in Dubai, and I've just come out to help out today.
My name's Yusuf Najim. I'm from Baghdad. Rehan Tayyib, I'm from Pakistan.
Abdullah, I'm from Jordan.
My name's Komal and I'm from Pakistan.
Well, we're here trying to contribute for the Pakistan community.
We need to help our people out back home. It's Ramadan and these guys are out of food, out of shelter, out of everything, you know. So we got to put in everything we can.
Adnan, I'm from Karachi.
My name is Samir, I'm from London.
Riyaz Said from the UK. And, I'm fasting, but you know what? I don't feel it.
Really? Why?
Yeah, I don't feel it. We're working, we're focused, get this done with the help of everyone else. It's going to be great.
Let me just say on that note that I've just introduced you from different peoples from different societies arriving, from India, Tunisia, from London and Jordan and Baghdad, all coming as one in unison to do their part. This is just a figment, or should I say, a little example of what we can achieve together if we put our minds together.
Full. It's full.
Ladies and gentlemen, can I have your attention please? First and foremost, can you give a round of applause to yourselves for the hard work you're doing right now? Thank you very much, please. You know what, guys, if you was to stand here where I'm standing right now, you would be in awe of seeing the people of different nationalities together doing something so great that I can't describe it in words. I just want to say I'm overwhelmed by the response I've received today. I'm just overwhelmed by the sheer humanity that's here right now. I also commend the people who are here today who are fasting and it's hot outside. But this is the real spirit of Ramadan to all of you, to realize there are people out there who are less fortunate than you, who don't even have the capacity to drink water because it's polluted. And for you guys to just sacrifice your time and efforts today is in essence the spirit of Ramadan. Thank you very much to every one of you. Thank you.
في شهر رمضان احنا دائما في الغرفة الثانية الصغير وكل العائلة هناك مثل في البيت مش مثل في المجلس أو شيء كيف أقول وايد خاصة يعني if I'm with the family in the small room مثل أنا واحد من العائلة مش أنا أجنبي أنا ساكن هناك وبس بزير هني أحيانا لا مثل بيتي. السلام عليكم
يلا تعالي تعالي السلام عليكم. الحمد لله تمام بخير. كل عام وانتم بصحة وسلامة ان شاء الله. وش الحين بعدين اوكي؟ ما بنشرب بعد نص ساعة. بعد نص ساعة تقريبا اوكي.
How's Ramadan with you? I saw Saif a couple of days ago, and we were talking about how like Ramadan is just sucking away. The time is gone. We haven't done as much as we want to yet, and Ramadan time is what, 1/3 finished now?
Oh, we're still up there.
Yeah, so we have to make up for it all now, inshallah. But I feel motivated more than ever. This is the place where we, after the Umrah, where we'd gather regularly in this same room. So small, comfortable, all the family here. But Sema's the new one. She used to be too quiet too. The first time I ever had I wasn't Muslim, but I was fasting for Ramadan in Tunisia.
Yeah.
And I would always have soup first. They have a really good hot soup in Tunisia.
Yeah.
Ever since then, it's always got to be soup first. A little tamar and then some soup every time.
This is the way.
Even if I'm at home, I don't have a chance to go out. I have a little soup in a can or something. Start with that at least. نسيت هذا العيش باقلة.
Oh, it's cheating. He ate so much before, but he forgot.
I forget. مشكلة العيش يعني you eat, you sleep, you forget everything. رمضاني صعب جدا جدا. الأول سنة كنت في تونس قبل ما دخلت في الإسلام. هو كان سهل بس شغل عادي ما ياكل بعد الإفطار أوكي have a lot of fun it's very nice لكن في أمريكا الثاني سنة لا مش صعب لا في أمريكا أوكي كان بسيط كمان يعني I had my time على وقتي الحين I have work دوام so I have literally no time and if I can get a little bit of sleep and have a little bit of food I'm very happy but to find time to go to the mosque like I just went right now for prayer it feels amazing but I think that من اليوم I feel something more inshallah this Ramadan my life feels a little bit more at ease and inshallah I'll start making time for everything that should be there
inshallah.
Now there was one year I think when I was in America I was never like even 5 minutes late for any prayer. Like every time, even if I was with my parents in a restaurant, I'd walk outside the street and pray on the street, like no matter what the time was. And that was very special time.
This is when it was?
In America, my first year as a Muslim, I was there for Ramadan. And my parents said like, why aren't you eating? Why aren't you eating? Why aren't you eating?
They didn't know that.
They didn't know that I was a Muslim then. They found out because we went to a restaurant and I wouldn't eat. I refused to eat in the afternoon. No, in the afternoon. There was a big lunch for the family.
Yeah.
My father came out. He's like, Eric, eat. I'm like, no. He's like, what are you doing? He's like, enough with this whole thing. And I'm like, no, I am actually Muslim. This is not like a little thing anymore. Because before I used to fast and try things out. He's like, just eat. So even with the harsh reaction at first, people tend to really accept it. And my brother, I was going out to eat and there was some same year, you know, in Ramadan, and he was having some pork in his meal, and he's like, try this. I'm like, no. He's like, but there's pork in here, but not. It's like the sauce, you know. I'm like, no, it touches the same thing. I'm not eating any of it. And he's like, come on, what are you doing? It's not that big of a deal. He's like, I'll never understand this. He says, if you give me time, I'll find a different version of the Quran. I know it's not 100% real and true. I said, go ahead, take your time, look as much as you want. This is never going to happen. You'll never find it. Like, God created it in that way. And he's never come back to me on that topic in, what, 4 years now?
The ladies are praying. The guys was praying. And now the ladies came to pray. So all guys want to eat, I don't know why. And we're in Ramadan, Shuhada. So I came to protect the ladies.
मेरे से हो सकेगा तो मैं मरियम मैं मानती हूँ कि मेरे पास में था मैं भेजूंगा नहीं होगा तो मैं साथ में
You're supposed to guard the door.
Yeah, I didn't. I saw the long hair. I saw the lady with mustache. The lady with mustache. She had that.